This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of November 20th, 2017. The news just keeps spitting up story after story that makes your jaw drop. We're talking about things in public that we never even used to acknowledge were going on. And now these topics are on the news. They're in social media. They're out in the open where, heavens to Murgatroyd, small children could come across them. It's happening in our personal lives too. Matters, issues, secrets, influences that have been behind the scenes or lurking somewhere outside of our normal range of vision are all coming out, showing their little putrid heads and saying, "Here I am." Now, what is the point of all this? Well, it could be to bash people and to make them make amends for misconduct. And there are other possibilities here. The more these things come out into the open, the less they are steering what's really going on, the less control they have of your personal steering wheel. The more aware you are that these issues are around you or within you, the less likely they are to hijack your life. A lot of wounds are coming to the surface. A big question is, are they going to control everything, or is this a moment to neutralize them, to put them into a different format, to repackage your little burden bundles so that you can move on, move around, not put them on a velvet pillow and shove them in other people's faces and say, here is my pain, here is my burden, honor it, notice it, this excuses everything in me. No, that is not what the point is now. Neutralizing, defanging, making peace with, assimilating, incorporating, forgiving, first and foremost, yourself. So a lot of really heavy activity in the air as we move into the first week of the holidays in the United States, a time when many people go to family, spend a long day, Thanksgiving Day. Before that day arrives, we still have wonderful communication possibilities. As these various little beasties come bubbling up from your consciousness or in your life or in the news, there are doorways that are open for communication. There are doorways that are open for getting what you want, for meeting a desire. Meeting a desire. For expressing love, for experiencing a meaningful, intense moment, or for in physical existence. One thing about all the dirt that's flying around, it certainly makes you appreciate your own life. It is said in 12-step programs that if everyone put their troubles on the table at the beginning of the meeting, by the end of it, everyone would take their own troubles back up and walk out with them. We do have opportunities for humor and for optimism coming into the picture. Mercury, the planet of communication, is in the sign of Sagittarius, which is philosopher fool territory, the clown that is oh so wise. And the sun begins its annual journey in that sign this week as well on the 21st. And as we pull into the long weekend, Neptune, the cosmic fog machine, the planet of transcendence, how we escape and unhook from earthly existence, stations direct, and the shifting waters bring us the possibility of seeing some things a little more clearly, seeing where the glitter is that doesn't really have any substance, seeing where love really exists, possibly seeing where angels exist in physical form around us. Don't worry if you don't see any of this clearly or quickly. By the end of the weekend, the two planets that rule our minds, Mercury and Uranus, are making a harmonious link, and new ways of seeing things will be coming into our grasp. Alternative viewpoints, startling bits of information that tilt our thinking and perspectives, a lightning bolt that breaks the hold of a certain belief. Who knows? Maybe liberals and conservatives will find common ground, unlikely as that seems. In your own life, you may see somebody else's point of view that you never got before. Your own way of thinking is opening up. And as you sit around the table with relatives and wonder, how are you going to get through this without discussing politics? Well, A, you don't have to discuss politics. B, look at them as beings doing their best and divorce the political beliefs from the equation as much as you can. And C, find things to laugh about. Just laugh. Homing thought of the week. I am grateful. Song of the week. Thanksgiving Eve by Bob Franke. It's old. It's from the singer-songwriter circuit, and it's gorgeous. I encourage you to look it up. And the image of the week is looking at a wall that has always been solid in your home and suddenly noticing there's a window and it's open. As always, if you'd like more information, you will find it at my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and get a copy of my Jupiter in Scorpio quick reference guide as a thank you, and book a session with me. Talk to you next week.